Okay, good morning, all of you. Welcome to our maths class, and hope कि you have started your summer vacation. But due to the some uh, thing what is left, we had arranged some extra classes for you people. So for mathematics, we'll have three more classes, means including today, or two more, and today will be the three classes. We had arranged three extra classes for you people, and definitely you must have got a timetable. Some other subjects also have arranged for some other subjects also some extra classes. So now I'm going to start your maths classes, and our motto is there to complete one more chapter before summer holiday. And only one thing is there कि when we will meet after the summer holiday in school, so we can give a sufficient time for the revision. That is the motto, and we can give sufficient time for the revision if we will complete all these things before. So this is our motto, and let's start our class with this motto only. Last topic, in the last period, you must have remember we had completed uh, indices, and before that many more chapters were there. Once again, I would like to remind you, we had completed expansion, we had completed factorization, we had completed the simultaneous linear equation, we had completed problems on simultaneous linear equation, and then after we had completed indices. Today I am going to start one more topic, and that is logarithm. And logarithm is little bit new for you, but it is depend on the indices only. If some number has been given in the form of exponent, we can convert this number in the form of logarithm, and if it is given in the form of logarithm, we can convert it in the form of exponent, or in other word I can say indices. So these two things are there, and there are some formula we will get to solve the question. But before formula, our first exercise is totally depend on the basic things. कि how can we convert a given indices form expression or exponent form in logarithm form, or something has been given in logarithm form, how can we convert it in exponent form or indices form. So there are two type of the question, and some more questions are there depend on the same topic. And this one is I can say some value of x we have to find depend on the same topic. Like if suppose that one question has been given in the form of logarithm, so definitely we can easily convert in the form of exponent or indices, and then after we will solve it to find the value of x or other variable. Maybe our question will be there, it's given in the form of a, and logarithm is there, and that value is given in the form of x, and your question can give one more expression, and it can say express it in the form of x or in the form of y. So different type of things are there what I am going to discuss with you people. So let's start our question. One thing I want to tell you very clearly, whenever we had learn about the exponent, suppose that I am having somewhere a to the power m is equal to b. A to the power m is equal to b. So you know very well this is a, it is the base, it is the power, and it is what? The value of this indices. The same thing if I will convert in logarithm, it is exponent form, and now I am going to write the same thing in logarithm form. Base will again base log, that base is a, and they will change their place. B is equal to m. We can read it like that: log b base a is equal to m. Log b base a is equal to m. Hope you are getting me. And I had used this you can say. It means if this one has been given, we can write this one. Or if it is given, we can write this one. So both possibilities are there. From this we can write this one, from this we can write this one. So when we are going to, listen me again what I want to tell you. Log b base a is equal to m. That is the logarithm form of the given expression a to the power m is equal to b. This one is the exponent form and this one is the logarithm form. Many more things we have to discuss on logarithm. That's some formula are there, and suppose that somewhere if we are having this and this both number are same. Like I'm telling you one thing. If I'm having 10 to the power 1, then it can be written as 10. What can I write? This base will come as a base, they will interchange their place. So we had got one result ki if these both number base and that number will be same, their value will be 1. So these properties we will learn in next exercise, but in this exercise only one thing is there, to convert from exponent to logarithm and from logarithm to exponent. These two things we have to learn, and different type of questions are there, they are depend on this one only. We are not going to discuss about the properties of logarithm, we are not going to discuss about the values and all these things. After this exercise I'll tell you some rules related to logarithm and we will follow it, and then definitely we will discuss about if both base are same what will happen. Suppose that we want to change the base, what will happen. All these things I'll discuss with you people, don't worry. But till now, now in the first exercise, we have to discuss about this one. If something has been given in exponent form or in indices form, what will be the value of this one in the logarithm form? Or if it is given in logarithm form, what will be the value of in this expression in indices form? These are the some basic things what we have to discuss. So this one, what I have written, I am just going to write it again in the corner of this board. Suppose that I have written somewhere a to the power m is equal to b. This can be written as log base a b is equal to n. This is one standard formula which will be used everywhere in this exercise. Which will be used everywhere in this exercise. Now, let us see what I want to tell you. That first exercise is there where all these things, the numbers are there, and each and every number has been given like that. It is in the form of indices, and we have to write in the form of logarithm. Even on the top of the question, that statement convert the following to the logarithm form, and it is given in exponent form. I'm writing the first one, and hope you will get what I want to tell you. The question number 1, first part is there, 5 to the power 2 is equal to 25. We have to write this one in logarithm form. What can I write from there? Base will be base again. It will come in this side and 2 will come in this side. It is 25 and that is equal to 2. Now, this exponent form has been written in logarithm form. And one more thing, this logarithm form can be written in exponent form also, and it will not be a very difficult task for you people. So what I am thinking, you may write, but I would like to do some more part of this question where some variable has been given or some decimal things has been given. So I'm just going to do third part. You can see in third part it is there 7 to the power x is equal to 100. What should I write? Log, here base is 7, again 7 will be the base, and they will change their side. It is 100 is equal to x. Okay, you are getting. And now one more thing is there where it's two more part I want to do. At one place it's given a negative power, and at one place it is given a fraction power. So I'm doing this one, and please, seventh part you can see. In seventh part it is there 10 to the power minus 2 is equal to 0.01. It can be written, and this arrow I am using because this can be written in this one also. Actually in this question we have to convert the given in other form, that's why I am writing like that. Now see what we should write. Log, here base is 10, again I will take 10 as a base, and now they will change their place or their side 0, 1, that is equal to minus 2. Now you ask to yourself, is it so difficult? I don't think it is very difficult for you people. It's an easy topic. If we are knowing the concept of indices, definitely it is very, very easy for you. One more is there, and you can see that last part of this question, and it is there 81 to the power 3 upon 4 is equal to 26. What should I do? When we will write it in the form of logarithm log, here I am having base as 81, again I will write as 81. This one is 27, I will write it's a 27, and that is equal to, I can write 3 upon 4. That equal to, I can write 3 upon 4. Enough. Now question number 2, we are moving to the question number 2, and here few part of the questions are there where there are 8 part, and in each and every part, things has been given in logarithm form, and the heading of the question is there to convert it in exponential form. Means what? Exponent are in indices form. First one I am writing. First one, 232 is equal to 5. Yeah. Log 32 base 2 is equal to 5. This can be written as base is 2, again base is 2, and they can change their sides. So 2 to the power 5 is equal to 32, and it is correct also. We know very well, if somewhere we are writing 2 to the power 5, it can be 32. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 will be 32. We need not to worry about it, how it has come. Simple one formula I told you, you have to keep this formula in your mind, and if your question has been given in exponential form, means exponent or indices, we can convert in logarithm form, or if it is given in logarithm form, we can convert in exponent form. So we need not to worry about it, how it has come. Now, one more topic, one more option of this question I want to do. That was the first one. 6th part you can see, and it is a little bit in a decimal, and that negative sign is also there. You can see log 0.001 base 10 is equal to minus 3. Is equal to minus 3. What should I write? Here I am having base 10, again I will have a base 10. That will be minus 3 is equal to 0.001, and it is 100% correct. We know very well if somewhere, let me check once again whatever we have written is correct or not. If I am writing somewhere 10 to the power minus 3, it can be written as 10 to the power 3, it can be written as 1000, it can be written as 001. That is okay, no problem is there. We can do easily. So these are the some basic things what we want to discuss here, and some more questions we will do depend on that. But one more part I want to do. It is the 8th part, and it's written log 1 upon a base a is equal to minus 1. We have to convert these things in the form of exponent. What can I write? Here I am having base a, it will be the base a. They will change their place or their side. A to the power minus 1 is equal to a, and that is true also. When we learn exponent, we learn if suppose that somewhere a to the power minus 2 is there, it means 1 upon a to the power 2. We learn if somewhere a to the power minus m is there, it can be written as 1 upon a to the power m. Same thing is here. It is 100% correct. Now, depending on that, some more things are there, and now we have to find the value of these things. How can we find? That's I want to tell you. Question number 3 is there. It's written by converting in an exponential form. Find the value of this one. If some logarithm is there and we want to find the value of this logarithm, we can take it that let it is equal to x. Why I am taking x? If I will take it is equal to x, it means we have to find the value of x. Hope you are getting. Let me tell you one thing. Question number 3. I'm writing here. Hope it is well visible. One question is there कि find the value of log 16 base 2. We have to find the value of this one. And one more thing I want to tell you. In next exercise, I'll tell you another method to find the value of this log 16 base 2. That value will be 4. I'm telling you that value will be 4. How it is 4? Next exercise I will discuss. But here we have to convert it in exponent form, then we will do. It means I want to find the value of whole this, so I can write let this is equal to x. Let this is equal to x. It means what? We have to find the value of x. Are you getting me or not? That log 16 base 2. We want to find the value of this one. Simply I can say let it is equal to x. And if it is equal to x, if it is equal to x, it means we have to find the value of x. How can you find? Now after that, I will just try to convert it in exponential form. And just now we had learned. What should I write? It can be written as 2 to the power x is equal to 16. Now, for few seconds only forget about the logarithm. For few seconds only forget about logarithm and think about exponents here. Are indices. I think such type of questions we have done in indices. What can I write? It can be written as 2 to the power x, and that is 2 to the power 4. And we learn one thing, if two expressions are equal, their base are same, their power should be same. Are their power are same, then their base should be same. Here you can see they are equal, their base are equal, so definitely their power will be same, and I can write its x is equal to 4. You must have remembered when I wrote this question in the starting, then I told you the value of this one will be 4. Yeah, here after doing all these calculation, we had got the value of this one will be the 4. But one more way I'll tell you in the next exercise, within one line we can write directly that value will be 4. Some rules are there, and when we will learn this rule, then I'll tell you directly we can write this value will be 4. So for these things we have to wait for few minutes. Maybe today only I'll start this one. If it will be depend on the time. For that purpose only I request to the father to give me 3 more periods to complete all these things. And it is an easy topic, at least if all these easy things you will complete before holiday. So these holidays you can utilize to prepare all these things for the examination, because what I am thinking, according to our schedule, in the last of the July we have to start our first semester examination, but it is not officially announced. Maybe it can be 1 or 2 days extended, but we are preparing ourselves for the first semester. So our motto is there to complete all this thing, and we are just instructing you people, requesting you people to complete all these things before the holidays, and revise also properly, do the practice whatever you had got, because in mathematics we need not to learn anything. Okay, I'm just sitting and learning like a notes. Only practice will help you to do all these things. So such type of questions are there. That's where we have to find the value of the given logarithm. I want to do some more question depend on that, and maybe it is a little bit different from the previous one. One question you can see, that question number 7th part of this one, where base is in the form of decimal. Base is in the form of decimal. So you can take a screenshot of this one, and then I'm going to write one more thing. That question number 3 only. That 3 first part we have done. Now 3 7th part I'm going to do, because before that 7th all these are easy. So it will not be a very difficult for you to do. 7th part you can see why I'm going to do that 7th part. Reason is there. Question number 3, 7th part is there. It's written log 256, and here it's written 0.5. We have to find the value of this one. What I told you, you must have remember, I told you to find the value of that whole expression I can take it as a x. So I should write here, let this one is equal to x. And when I write it is equal to x, then we are able to convert the given things in exponential form. We can easily convert it in exponential form. And when we will convert it in exponential form, what will happen? You can see here. Directly I can write here, no need to go here. Here also I can write. It can be written as 0.5 to the power x is equal to 256. This one easily I can write. Okay, there is no any problem. Now, at one place I am having this as a 0.5, at one place the 256 is there. We will try to convert in the simplification form, and when both side base will be same, then we can compare and we can find the value of x. One thing I want to do, and that will be little bit easy for you. This one can be written as 1 upon 2 to the power x, and this one can be written as 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, and then 250. I think 2 to the power 8 I can write. It is 2 to the power 8. Once again we can check how we have written it. Listen me. It's 2, 1, 2, 8, 2, 6, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 6, and 8, 4, then 2, and then 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easily I can write 256 as a 2 to the power 8. Why I have written this way? Because here also again I am just going to write one more line, and this 1 upon 2 can be written as 2 to the power minus 1 whole to the power x is equal to 2 to the power 8. Now it is 2 to the power minus x is equal to 2 to the power 8, and it can compare. I can write minus x is equal to 8. This is x is equal to minus 8. Now you just see once all these things and you tell me, is it so difficult? I'm asking to you people, is it so difficult? Because of that we are facing problem how to do. I don't think it is very difficult thing. Again I'm just repeating myself what I have done. The first part of this starting of this question is there. I have taken it as x. It was assumed by me, and now if it is equal to x, it means we have to find the value of x. It means we have to find the value of x, and now I just try to convert the given logarithm in the form of exponential. And we have done also. See, base is as a base, and as I told you, they will interchange their sides. So x will come here and 256 will come here. Now I am having one option that 256 easily can be written as 2 to the power something. So definitely left hand side should be in the form of 2 to the power something. So 0.5 easily can be written as 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 can be written 2 to the power minus 1. And in indices we had learned one thing: if power to the power is there, if power to the power is there, it can be multiplied. Minus 1 into x will be minus x. You can see it. And now think about this expression. Both are equal, both base are equal, definitely their power should be equal. So x is equal to minus 8 easily we can find. We need not to be worried about it. How can we do? You can. Now one more questions I want to do. This is also a little bit in a decimal form for the same question. Question number 3. It is the 7th one. We have done 8 part. I am going to do 8 part. It's written log 0.25 and base 2. I have to find the value of this one. Again same thing as I told you. I can write let this equal to x, and if it is x, we can convert the given expression in the form of exponential. It can be written as 2 to the power x is equal to 0.25. It can be written as 2 to the power x is equal to 1 upon 4. It can be written as 2 to the power x is equal to 1 upon 2 to the power 2. It can be written as 2 to the power x is equal to 2 to the power minus 2. Then it is x is equal to minus 2. Over. Over. Is there any problem? Just tell me, is there any problem? Hope there is no any problem. Now I'm moving for the next one, and as we had got the value of x after assuming, means one logarithm has been given, logarithm expression has been given, and that logarithm has been taken is equal to x, and then we are trying to find the value of x to find the value of this expression. But now I'll have some question where one logarithm form will be given, and 1, 2, 3. Out of these three, one will be unknown quantity. Maybe it is x, maybe it is a, maybe it is y, maybe it is b, maybe it is t. Whatever is there means one variable will be there, and we have to find this variable. Again, we will follow the same thing. Listen me carefully what I want to say. Again, we will follow the same thing. We will just try to convert the given logarithm in exponential form, and after converting in exponential form, we can easily find the value of given variable. Hope you are getting what I want to say. Question number 4, you can see there are I can say 17th part of this question number 4, 17 part, and all these parts, in all these parts you can see one variable is there, one x is there, one maybe in your book only x is there, maybe another variable can take place, and we have to find the value of this variable. I'm starting with the first question, then we will do different type of question at a different place. I can say x will come at a different place. Now, what is the means of place? X can come here, x can come here, and x can come here. At any of place of these three, we can have one x, and we have to find the value of this x. So you can take a screenshot of this one, and let's start question number 4. Now see, I'm going to start with question number 4, first part. I'm writing all these three type of the question, but actually in the question number 3, that one type means equal to x we have already done. So there are two type of the question. You can see the first one, log x base 3 is equal to 2. Second, I am writing here log 25 x base x is equal to. And in both, only one thing is that we have to find the value of x. So in both case, what should I do? As I told you, our motto is there to convert the given thing in exponential form. When we will convert it in exponential form, let me tell you one thing. The first part, it can be written as base will be 3, and they will change their place. 3 to the power 2 is equal to x. Tell me, 9 is equal to x. We had got the value of x or not. But here what should I do? X to the power, base will be x, again x, 2 is equal to 25. I can write x to the power 2 is equal to 5 to the power 2. This is x is equal to 5. Over. Now you can see in both cases we had got the value of x. In both cases we had got the value of x. Now a few more questions I would like to do here for you people, and hope it will be helpful for you. I'm writing 7th part in front of you, and it is log x base 81 is equal to 3 upon 2. Then after one more thing I want to do here. 9th part you can see. In 9th one it is there, log x base 4 is equal to minus 1.5. Different type of things I am writing for you people. Different type of things, and definitely it will be helpful for you. Then after I'm moving for the next one, 7th we have written, 9th we have written, and one more I want to write that 14th. Why I am writing 14th one? Actually here a base is given in the form of root and all these things. Log x base is cube root 2 is equal to 3 I am having. Cube root 2 is equal to 3 I am having. And one more, 9th, 14th. Let me do these three parts, then after that we will see how much space is there, then we will do the other one. Okay, move here. You can concentrate. What is given? 81 as a base. I'll take 81 as a base. Now, as I told you, they will interchange their place. So it is 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2 is equal to x. Now, x is, I think, alone, we are not having any power of x, we are not having any coefficient of x. Directly we are having one x and the value of this one has been given. It means what? With the help of indices, we have to simplify left hand side to find the value of x. The left hand side has to be simplified with the help of indices to find the value of x. What should I write? You can see 81 can be written as 9 square. This one, yeah, as I told you, power to the power, it can be 9 to the power 2 into 3 by 2, they can eliminate is equal to x, yeah, and then after is equal to x we can write, and then after I am using this space to write the value of x, it is 9 into 9 into 9 is equal to x. This implies that x is equal to, I think, 729. Only that product of these 9 into 9 is 81, into 9 will be 729. Okay, the same way we can move here. What happened? You can see this imply, actually before writing directly, it is in exponential form. I would like to write one more line in a logarithm form. Why it is required? Actually we are having decimal. When we will simplify, we will get a 4 to the power minus 1.5, and if 4 to the power 1 decimal, that power or indices will come in decimal form, it can be little bit problematic for you. So we can convert it in a fraction form. We can convert easily. Let me tell you one line, and then after I am going to convert same thing in indices form. It is 3 upon 2. Hope you are getting all these things. Now, tell me one thing. It can be written as 4 here as a base, then it is minus 3 upon 2 is equal to x. Can I write or not? Easily I can write. Easily I can write. Now, this one can be written as 2 to the power 2 whole to the power minus 3 upon 2 is x. Now, as we had learned, 2 to the power 2 into minus 3 upon 2 is equal to x, then they will eliminate, and we will have now value of x as x is equal to 2 to the power minus 3, x is equal to 1 upon 2 to the power 3, x is equal to 1 upon 8. This one will be the result. X is equal to 1 upon 8 will be the result for you, and hope you have got all these things. Now, one more part of this one I have written, 14th one. You can see that 14th one. I think this question is also like the 9th only. But one difference is there, that base has been given in the form of cube root 2. Okay? Cube root 2. Now, here you can see, what should I write? Base is this one, it will be again base. I can write here, this implies that cube root 2 whole to the power 3 is equal to x. Any problem is there? And if there is no any problem, I think it can be written as 2 that is equal to x. So x is equal to 2. If somewhere square root 2 is there and we are doing the squaring, then square root can be eliminated. Here cube root, we are doing cubing, cube root can be eliminated. And if there is any doubt how it has been eliminated, I would like to write one more line for you people. It is 2 to the power 1 upon 3 whole 3. It is x. Now 3 and 3 can be eliminated. 2 is equal to x. Got it? So we have done different type of the questions, and one more question I would like to do here. You please take a screenshot of this one, and then one more question I want to do, and then after I'll move for the some other question. Now so you can see last question. It's written. It's not difficult. One thing I want to tell you, it's not difficult. And in the starting of the class, only I told you, in mathematics nothing is difficult. Only it is different. Always you should keep it in your mind. Nothing is difficult. Only it is different from the previous one. Whatever we had learned, that maybe the next one will be the different from the previous one. I can't say it is difficult. Don't think. If you will have a such type of thinking, it is difficult. So definitely you will face a lot of difficulties to solve the question. But if you will sit with a positive attitude, it is not difficult. It is only different from the previous one. And if it is different from the previous one, we have to think differently to solve this question. And if our basic concept is clear, all these things clear, and we will just think a little bit about this given question, definitely we will do it easily. So let's start question number 4. Question number 4, last part, as I told you, it's the 18th part, and it is written log x is equal to -2, 0, 1 upon 3. What is the means of this 2, 0, 1 upon 3? Actually, in this there are 3 parts. Once we have to take log x is equal to 2, once we have to take equal to 0, and once we have to take 1 upon 3. And you can see in the last 3 part, base has not given. In the question number 16th part, 17th part, and 18th part, base is not given. And if somewhere base is not given, we will take directly base as x. So once I am taking part A, I can say log x base 10 is equal to -2. I think we can solve it. It can be written as 10 to the power -2 is equal to x. This implies that 1 upon 100 is equal to x. We have got the value of x. Or in other word, I can write x is equal to 0.01. This one also. The second part of the same question, it's written log x is equal to 0 will take. As I told you, base is not there, I can take 10. What should I write? I can write here 10 to the power 0 is equal to x. So definitely here x is equal to 1 we can write. Next part is there 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3. What can I write? Log x is equal to 1 upon 3. As I told you, base is not there, automatically we will take base 10. And if base 10 is there, what should I write? 10 to the power 1 upon 3 is equal to x. Now tell me, it can simplify. Cube root. Simply I can write x is equal to cube root 10. I don't think it is very difficult for you people. It's not very difficult. So we have done till the question number 4, and now a few more questions are there with us. Now question number 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, all are the same type of question. I am going to do question number 6 for you, And then after question number 9 and 10 I'll do. So question number 6 you can see, actually I want to start today only that basic concept of the second exercise, and as I told you it is easy, it's not a very difficult we can't do in next 2 days or one day. Actually tomorrow again we will have a class, that's why I don't want to give you so much homework. So you can see question number 6 here. As I told you, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, same type of questions are there. Question number 6, you can see what I has given. It's written log A base 10 is equal to B. It is given. Listen to me, it is given. We have to express, one term is there, 10 to the power 2b minus 3. This one has to be expressed in the form of A. 10 to the power 2b minus 3 has to be expressed in the form of A. What should I write? I'm forgetting this one for a few seconds only. And whatever has given, I'm going to simplify it. Tell me one thing, it can be written as 10 to the power b or not. What I have done? Nothing. I just converted the given logarithm in exponential form. So base is 10 and they will interchange their place. So A is 10 to the power b is equal to A became it. Now I want to find the value of, since we have to find the value of 10 to the power 2b minus 3 in terms of x. Tell me, it can be written as 10 to the power 2b upon 10 to the power 3 or not. It can be written as 10 to the power b and whole to the power 2 upon 10 to the power 3 will be 1000 or not. And 10 to the power b we have taken as a. So what we had got, a square upon 1000. See, this one has been expressed in the form of a. It is a square by 1000. A square by 1000. Okay. Now, one more thing I want to do here in the same. It is the. Sorry, I have done question number 5 for you people. It is the question number 5. Now I am going to do question number 6. Same type of the question is there, and you may take a screenshot of this one. Then I am going to write question number 6 here. You please. So let's start question number 6. In question number 6, given that log x base 10 is equal to a, given that log y base 10 is equal to b, and one more thing has been given, log z base 10 is equal to c. These things has been given. We have to write the value of 10 to the power 2a minus 3 in terms of x, the first part of the question. We have to write 10 to the power 3b minus 1 in terms of y, second part of the question. We have to write one more expression is there, if log p base 10 is equal to 2a plus b upon 2 minus 3c, express p in terms of x, y and z. What I am thinking, first of all, we will convert all these three parts in terms of exponent. Now see, this one can be written as 10 to the power a is equal to x, one part. This one can be written as 10 to the power b is equal to y, and this one can be written as 10 to the power c is equal to z. Means the value of x, y and z we had got in the form of 10 to the power a, 10 to the power b and 10 to the power c. Now if I am writing the first part of the question, our question is there, we have to write down 10 to the power 2a minus 3 in terms of x. Now listen me, as just now we have done one question, that question number 5. It can be written as 10 to the power 2a upon 10 to the power 3. It can be written as 10 to the power a whole to the power 2 upon 1000, and the value of 10 to the power a is what? X upon 1000. X is square upon, because that is 10 to the power a is x, so x is square by 1000. It is the first part. I am writing second part also for you people. In second part you can see it's written 10 to the power 3b minus 1. You please tell me, it can be written as 10 to the power 3b upon 10 r naught. It can be written as 10 to the power b whole to the power 3 upon 10 r naught. And that 10 to the power b is what? Y. So it is y cube upon 10. Now I am moving to the third part. What is the third part? Listen to me. Third part has been given log p base 10 is equal to 2a plus b upon 2 minus 3c. And we have to express p in terms of x, y and z. Let me tell you what should I do. Only one thing, this one is the value I can write 10 to the power 2a plus b upon 2 minus 3c is equal to p. Hope you are getting me. Now, we will split it. It can be written as 10 to the power 2a into 10 to the power b upon 2 whole upon 10 to the power 3c is equal to p. One more line I want to write here. It is 10 to the power a whole to the power 2, 10 to the power b whole to the power 1 upon 2, and 10 to the power c whole to the power 3 is equal to p. Now, only one question is there. We don't know the value of 10 to the power a in terms of x. We don't know the value of 10 to the power b in terms of x. We don't know the value of 10 to the power c in terms of z. We are knowing. And if we are knowing, we can substitute all these things here. You can see the value of 10 to the power a is x. The value of 10 to the power b is y, y to the power 1 upon 2 I can write, and it is square also, and whole upon z to the power 3. It is equal to p, and I can write it's p is equal to x square root y upon z cube. Now see, the value of p has been written. The value of p has been written in terms of x, y and z or not. That was our question. That was our question. One more question I am just going to do in the exercise, then after I will start next exercise for you. Not very much, only that basic things I would like to tell you today, and then tomorrow we will discuss the question. Question number 10 I want to do, because 9 is also same question. So I want to do question number 10 for you people. You may take a screenshot of this one. Yeah, now you can take a screenshot, and then after we are going to start question number 10. Because my planning was there to do question number 9 also, but what I am thinking is the same question. So we need not to just waste our time here. Now see, question number 10 you can see. In question number 10, it's written, if log y base 2 is equal to x and log z base 3 is equal to x, then I have to find the value of 72 to the power x in terms of y and z. In terms of y and z, what should I do? Listen to me. What I has given here, according to this, since I had log y base 2 is equal to x. It can be written as 2 to the power x is equal to y. Wherever we will get 2 to the power x, it can be written as a y. This can be as 1. Now second one, since I has given log z base 3 is equal to x, I may write it's 3 to the power x is equal to z. It means wherever we are having 3 to the power x, it can be written as a z. Now what is our question? Our question is there to write 72 to the power x in terms of y and z. Since we are having 72 to the power x, got it? This 72 can be written as 8 into 9 to the power x or no. Why I have done like that? Because 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3 and 9 can be written 3 to the power 2 and whole to the power x is there. Hope you are getting me. Then after I can write it's 2 to the power 3x into 3 to the power 2x. Hope you are getting. And the same thing we can write 2 to the power x whole to the power 3 and 3 to the power x whole to the power 2. Yes, this one will be what? See here, 2 to the power x is y and 3 to the power x is z. So it can be written as y cube and z square. Now see, this 72 to the power x has been written in the form of y and z. So this one is the last question of this exercise. One more question we are having, question number 11, and but I can say all type of the questions we have done, each and every type of the questions we have done. So what I am thinking, you can do the rest of the question. Now few basic things are there what I want to discuss with you people, and it will be helpful for you. You must have remember one question I was written in the starting, that log 16 base 2, and I told you the value of this one will be what? 4. So in your mind definitely it has come, how it has come 4, and after that when I assumed is as x and I solved, we had got the value of this one is as a 4, means we have taken it as a x and we just try to find the value of x and it was 4. Now I'm going to just tell you some formula for you people, and this formula will be important for you. Always you have to keep in your mind, and again I'm repeating myself, if somewhere suppose that base has not given, and we are talking of the numeric number, actually one more base used to be there, that is base e, but at your level whenever we are talking about the logarithm, so base will be 10. We will take 10 as a base, and if there is nothing, means base is not given, we will take as a 10. So that first thing is there, if I am having two logarithm, log m base a plus log n base a, both base are same, it can be written as log m into n base a. This one or converse of this one, both possibilities are there, both can be written. Okay, this one will be written in this way or this one will be written in this way. Hope you are getting all these things. Now you can see, if I am having not only two numbers, suppose that I am having somewhere log base a and that is equal to m n p q, many more are there, and it can be written as log m base a plus log n base a plus log p base a and plus log q base a. It can be written in the same way as the product will express as the form of addition. If I am having somewhere log m upon n, and base is a, it can be written as log m base a minus log n base a minus log n base a. And that is the first formula, second formula, third one and fourth one. You can see if somewhere I am having log base is this one a and x to the power m, so that m will come here. It can be written as m log x base a. These are the some important formula. We are having some more formula for you people. Definitely I'll discuss this later on, like how can we change the base. Suppose that I am having a base a, we want to write some other base, so how can we write, I'll tell you tomorrow. But one more things I want to tell you, if these both are same, means the number and base, if I am having log a and base a, that is equal to 1. A reason is there, I told you in the starting of the class, when I convert in exponent, a to the power 1 will be 1. Now question has come ki sir, how directly I have written the value of log 16 base a is equal to 4. Let me tell you once again, I am going to do this question for you people and to tell you the difference between these. To tell you the difference between this, it's written log 16 base 2 and we had got the value of this one in previous exercise. That was the question number third first part. Question number third first part. See what I have done previously. I have taken at is equal to x. Then I wrote it 2 to the power x is equal to 16. Then I wrote it 2 to the power x is equal to 2 to the power 4. And then we got x is equal to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 line we had written. Now tell me one thing. Another way, what should I write? I am having log 16 base 2. Log 16 base 2. Tell me one thing. 16 can be written as 2 to the power 4. Base is 2, right? I can write, and we are having one formula that power will come this side. See, it can be written as 4 will come here, log 2 base 2i. And I told you if both are same, their value will be 1. So I can write 4 into 1, that is equal to 4. Choice is yours. You want to do this one or this one. Actually here it is written one foundation was there. One foundation was there to convert the given expression in exponential form. Then we have to find the value of this one. But now if we will get question directly, we can do in this. And most questions we will do by this method only in coming exercise. I discussed this formula for you people. I told you many more formula are there, and we can use this formula. We can use this formula for that, and only one more topic is there, that to change the base. So I'll tell you it tomorrow, because today I'm not having that much time to teach all these things. I want to do one question of exercise 8.2, and hope after that you will find yourself little bit in a comfort zone. First question is there to simplify. You may take a screenshot of this formula. It will be helpful for you. Now you can take a screenshot, and then after I'm just going to do only 1 or 2 questions today, and then after remaining will be there for you people, and you try to do all these things. Listen. The first question is there and its heading is there to simplify. Listen me. It's written log a cube minus log a square. Base is not given. And if base is not there, I can assume it is as a 10. Now, if both base are same, according to the formula, it can be written as a cube upon a square or not. Say yes or no. And if it will be, the value of this one is what? Simply log a. Is it so difficult for you? That was the first part of the question. Now one more part I am going to do, that is the fifth part. It's written log 27 upon log under root 3. Now tell me, it can be written as log 3 to the power 3. It can be log 3 to the power 1 upon 2. Now 3 can come here. So 3 log 3 whole upon 1 upon 2 log 3. These two can eliminated or not. And if it is eliminated, I am having 3 upon 1 upon 2, that is equal to 3 into 2 is equal to 6. That will be the value. Is it so difficult? Tell me, is it so difficult? No. Only we had applied the formula what we had learned. So all the best for the tomorrow, and after today means after this class today, I'll upload this first exercise and second exercise. Both I'll upload today only on the school website, and you people, if you have not got the book, please do this question. That will be the homework for you. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.